Hi, I'd like to talk to you about two things. Number one, I'd like to talk to you about what we're going to be doing this week, and then number two, I'd like to talk about what we have going on for the rest of this semester. So number one, for this week I'm going to ask you to begin drafting your project number 3. I'm going to ask you to write 3 paragraphs and to upload them to Turnitin.com. Now, in order to do this, you're obviously going to start from the thesis that you created in your blog for last week. So take a look at your thesis statements, and I'm currently going through those. So I'll have those done in the next couple days, and I'll give you some ideas about how to rearrange or focus those thesis statements a little bit. When you provide your rough draft, I'm looking for 2 essential things. First, I want to see that you're doing very specific analysis. If you decide to go the propaganda route, then I imagine that you're going to be analyzing a particular company in terms of a specific propaganda technique like glittering generality or euphemism or something like that. If you're going the medium route, then I imagine that you're going to be looking at one specific medium. So maybe you're looking at Instagram, maybe you're looking at instant messaging, but one specific thing where you can really kind of focus in. So I'm going to ask that you provide at least 1 to 2 strong analysis paragraphs, and then I want to see that you start drawing those larger conclusions too. So there's going to be 1 paragraph that's really about a larger conclusion that you're building. So a couple paragraphs that do analysis, and then a paragraph that's really going to be building an argument premised on those analyses. In terms of the sort of work that you'll be bringing in the analyses, you're going to be bringing in, if you're going the propaganda route, information from the company, right? You're going to reference the website or the materials that that company produces for public consumption. If you're going the medium route, then you're going to be addressing that specific medium. You also are going to bring in information from outside sources. So I've had you practice looking at the articles and some of these TED Talks and things. And so I'm going to ask that you start to bring that stuff in. I imagine a lot of that stuff you're going to be bringing in to the larger conclusion paragraphs. And I also imagine that you may be doing a little bit of research on your own from newspaper articles or from other sources in order to provide evidence for some of the points you'll be making in those larger conclusions. So I'm going to ask that you get started on the paper and that you upload it to Turnitin. Okay. Now, number 2, I want to talk about what's happening for the rest of the semester. At this point, you guys have created 13 blogs, and we're only going to 15, so there's only 2 more blogs to go. Okay, and that's 15 points for homework. And then the other 5 points, that's 5, are for participation. And I'm actually going to give you a participation assignment in the next couple of weeks, and your response to that, coupled with what I've seen over the course of the semester, will get you those points over 5. So that's 20 points for participation in homework, and then the other 80 points, of course, come from the assignments. So you've already done the first 2. 20 plus 20 is 40. You're working on the third, which overall is going to be worth 25. And then the final assignment is worth 15 points. Okay, it's a much smaller assignment. It's a much different type of assignment. Okay, so that's where we are in terms of scoring. The project number 3 is going to be coming in a week after the rough draft, and then we have about 2.5 weeks or so to finish up with a little participation assignment and the final assignment. Okay, so we're getting close, and you guys have been doing some great work so far, so I look forward to a strong finish. All right, if you have questions, you know how to contact me. Take care. Bye.